Close your eyes, dear child. Breathe slowly. Now, I will tell you a story. A story that might not be a dream, but feels even more real than one. It's the story of a king. A king who didn't wear a golden crown. He didn't sit on a grand throne, nor did servants rush around in his palace. No, my dear, this king was different. His name was Umar, but he never thought of himself as a king. When people called him Your Majesty, he would smile gently and say, "A true king is not the one who sits on a throne. A king is the one who serves people and fears his Lord. I am just a servant, a traveler of the righteous path." The city was called Nuristan, an old, small town. The streets were narrow, the walls were made of mud, and from every home you could hear the sound of the Quran, soft, peaceful, glowing. It felt as if even the winds there remembered Allah's name. And in one of those quiet lanes lived a young boy. The boy's name was Numan, only 8 years old, but his heart felt like it had seen the world. Numan used to sell water in the market. Why? Someone asked him once. He quietly answered, "For my grandmother." Yes, he lived with his grandmother. His father was no more, and his mother had passed away long ago. His sandals were torn, his shirt was stitched in many places, but in his eyes there was a special light, a light that only comes from truth and sincerity. And then, one day, the sun hadn't yet set, Numan stood at the corner of the market selling water. Suddenly, he heard a commotion. People moved aside. A royal carriage was arriving. White horses, golden reins, silk curtains on the carriage, like a dream riding through the dust. Numan stopped, his heartbeat quickened. The carriage passed close, and as the curtain gently lifted, a soft pair of narcissus eyes looked out. Just for a second, and time stood still for Numan. It was Princess Liba. One glimpse, one new dream. That was all. One look, one soft smile, and the carriage passed by. But Numan's heart, it stayed right there. That night, he remained silent. When his grandmother asked, he simply smiled, and in his heart, he whispered, "Oh Allah, one day, make me worthy, not so she remembers me for my clothes, but for my truth." The end for tonight. See, dear child, sometimes just one glance can plant an entire world inside your heart. Now, close your eyes. Let this story float with you into your dreams. Tomorrow, we will return to Nuristan, to the king, the boy he knows.